A-listers, welcome back to the courtroom soap opera we didn't know we need. Day 2 of the Imani Ellis versus Cardi B trial was pure chaos. Scratches, selfies, nails, and a whole scene that went down, not in the doctor's office, not in the waiting room, but right by the elevators, baby, the ghetto. On the stand, Cardi painted herself as a 4 months pregnant woman just trying to go to her OBGYN appointment when Ellis, who was supposed to be working security, started following her near the elevators. Cardi said Ellis wasn't patrolling the building like an employee should. Oh no, she was allegedly recording Cardi on her phone like a fan. And sis, let's be clear. If you're on the payroll, why are you acting like paparazzi by the elevators? Were you securing the building or trying to secure a moment for Instagram? Cardi testified, nobody touched each other. I never scratched her. I never spit on her. I never called her racial slurs. According to her, Ellis was the one being aggressive, loud, and threatening in the elevator area. And Cardi, she said she was terrified for her baby's safety. So let's talk about the nails and the scratch. Cardi had the jury look at her nails. They were short, round, less than an inch long. She basically told them, these are not Freddy Krueger claws, these are Manicure Monday. Then Ellis's team pulled out the photo of her supposed injury. Everybody leaned in, waiting for the huge scar. And what did we see? Nothing. A bare cheek covered in makeup. Let's be real. If you need plastic surgery, why are you hiding the evidence under foundation? Baby, if you can't even circle the scratch with a red pen, is it really there? Or is the scratch on vacation because it was nowhere in that photo? Ellis's testimony. Ellis testified too, but her story started slipping. First, the scratch was on her cheek, then her nose. Which one, sis? Pick a side of your face and stay there, okay? She admitted she had no photos from the actual moment by the elevators, just that makeup wearing selfie afterwards, okay? And the biggest eyebrow raiser, she waited 2 years to even file this lawsuit. 2 years, not 2 weeks, not 2 months, not 2 days, 2 years, guys, okay? Meanwhile, other witnesses in the area by the elevator said they saw an argument, but no fight, no spit, no scratching. So, A-listers, let's zoom in because the fact this all happened near the elevators make it even shadier. That's not just a random hallway, that's the in and out point of the building. So, if Ellis was really working, why was she hanging back by the elevators with her phone out like TMZ? And if Cardi was really that scared, wouldn't the first move be calling building security, or was security too busy acting like her biggest fan? So here we go. Let's break this all down, okay? Day 2 gave us more questions than answers. Cardi played the part of the scared mother to be being harassed by a fanned out security guard. Ellis played the part of a working employee, but the receipts say she was allegedly recording Cardi like a groupie by the elevators. And that scratch, baby, is still MIA. So I have to ask y'all, was Ellis securing the building or securing footage for clout? And if the scratch needed plastic surgery, why can't the jury even find it on her face? This trial is less about injuries and more about who's telling the better story. And so far, day 2 has me wondering if Ellis's lawsuit belongs in court or do it belong in like a fan fiction section in the library. It just don't. It's not adding up. I mean, it's definitely giving money grab, but we don't know. We will see by the end of the trial. So, hey, listeners, keep your comments shady but classy because this trial is only heating up. Was day 2 enough to convince you Cardi's innocent? Or do you think Ellis is hiding more than just a scratch? I'll be back with day 3, so don't move because the tea is still brewing by those elevators, okay? I'll see you on the next one.
You can. Why are you following me for? Like, ain't you supposed to be security? And she's like, because I can. He's like, no, you can. And she's like getting closer and closer. Like, now she's like in front of me where I can't even like really maneuver. And I'm like, ain't you supposed to be security? Like, you grouped out, you're recording me, now you following me, like, back up. And she's like, I can do what I want. It's like, no, you can. Like, you can't do what you want. And that's when we started arguing.
What did you say?
I was like, you can't do what you want. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's like you invading my privacy, and now we're like chest to chest practically. So I keep telling her like, you need to back up. And I'm thinking to myself like, this girl's big. She's big. She got big black boots on, and I'm like, now she's literally right in my face, like on my chest, and we're arguing. And I keep telling her to back up, but she's not backing up. And we arguing, cursing at each other. I did call her the B word. I did call her a bitch. My face. I did my face. You're in my face. You're screaming in my face. We were like literally we were literally screaming at each other. And she kept telling me like, you're gonna leave my building. I'm not leaving. Like, how you harassing me? I'm not leaving. And you telling me, how you telling me to leave? I came to see a doctor. You following me. You're recording me. I'm just trying to check my cat. You're recording me. And we're arguing. That's when the receptionist came out. She started wilding out like, this hit me. And I'm like, I did not hit her. I'm looking at her like, girl, I can't even hit you if I want to. You're bigger than me and you're pregnant. And she just started wilding out like, this hit me. Then the doctor came out and he's like, go to my office. And after that, I just walk away. And that's just that.
Are you aware in the city of Beverly Hills, if a security guard tells you to leave the building, which they are security of, you would be required to do that? Do you agree with that?
Objection to relevance.
A security not supposed to.
You don't need
Did Miss Imani Ellis tell you that you're causing a disturbance in the building?
No. She was causing a disturbance. She's recording me and following me.
Well, let's talk about that. Are people allowed to record you if they want to in a public place,
Objection.
which would be the building that you were at?
Objection.
Yes or no?
Objection calls for legal conclusion. Mischaracterizes. Sorry.
Do you know if it's okay for someone to videotape you?
Objection calls for legal conclusion.
When she videotaped you, or maybe she didn't, what proof do you have that she was videotaping you?
She had her phone went from here to right here. And she said, like, yo, Cardi B, like, I seen her. I turned around and I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes.
Did you ever see the actual video recording of you on her phone? Yes or no?
No.
Could it be possible that she was recording you? She was simply holding her phone in front of you. Is that possible?
Objection.
Yes or no?
Calls for speculation.
What proof do you have that you were being recorded by Imani Ellis on February 24, 2018, aside from what you just told?
Objection.
Do you have any other proof?
Objection has to be answered.
Isn't it true that you usually wear your nails longer than what they are today?
Sometimes, most of the times, yes, and some other times, no.
Most of the time, 90% of the time?
Lately, as in so far, I'll say about, in the past year, I'll say about 70.
70% of
Yes.
the time. And when you wear them long, would you agree that they're about 3 inches long?
No, not all the time, no.
2 inches or more?
It really depends.
Why don't we focus? She said in the last year. I don't know how long she has her nails in the last year is relevant to anything.
And when you had them in 2018, you also wore them long at that time too, correct?
I wear them long, but it really depends on the inches.
How long were your nails on February 24, 2018 when you were at the building speaking or arguing or whatever you were doing with Imani Ellis?
They were 1 inch. They were squared, squared, and they had flat rhinestones.
Are rhinestones sharp?
No, not if they're flat. And they were in 3D. They were flat.
With the nails you have on right now, do you think that these nails are sharper or the ones that you had on the date of the incident?
I believe that they were not sharp that day. They were square, and sometimes like when it's acrylic and it's square, it's like a texture. And I always tell this to my nail tech: make sure that like you shape, like when you shape them, don't make them sharp on the side, or don't make them that sharp, because I don't want to.
You don't want to hurt it.
I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt nobody. I
Right.
just, you know what I'm saying? I'm
And
gonna wash
in the
my hands.
past, when you had them sharp, you did hurt yourself, correct?
I never really hurt myself, but like just in case, I just be like, don't make them too pointy, because I just don't want them to be uncomfortable. Not pointy, but it's like a certain type of sharp that you just don't want.
And if you wanted to scratch or cut Miss Imani Ellis' face,
Mm-hmm.
you could have done it with both of your hands, either one or both, correct?
Objection calls for speculation.
Overruled.
I'm not saying you did that right now. I'm asking you a different question. Did you understand my question?
I mean, how would I fight? How would I fight somebody? I am mostly left-handed, so if I was to like do anything mostly, I'll do it mostly with the left hand. I'm really like,
You're good at fighting with your left hand, aren't you?
Objection is characterized as a testimony.
Are you good at fighting with your left hand?
Objection lacks foundation.
Sustained.
Do you have any experience fighting with any martial arts experience or other type of experience to defend yourself should something occur in your life?
Objection relevance.
Overruled.
not really, no.
So any type of fighting that you would be able to do, it would just be freestyle from your own knowledge of fighting, correct?
Objection argumentative.
Sustained.
If you wanted to fight with somebody, would you use your left hand, your right hand, or both?
Objection asked and answered.
Sustained. Why don't we move on, Councilman?
When you enter a building, such as this building or any building, oftentimes you will see that there's a security guard or a police officer or a sheriff guarding the building, correct? You saw that today here in the courthouse, didn't you?
Yes.
Bless you. Oh, I guess it's not. And on the date of the incident, the security guard, police officer, or person securing that building, in your mind, when you saw Imani Ellis was in fact Imani Ellis. In your mind, when you got off the elevator, Imani Ellis was, in your mind, your state of mind was that she was a security guard, correct?
Objection.
I think she's answered.
Yes.
And was there any doubt in your mind that she was a security guard?
There was no doubt in my mind that she was a security guard. She had the security guard outfit on. That's why I was so confused that she was so aggressive and she's supposed to protect me, the patient.
I understand. If Imani Ellis had in fact told you to leave the building, would you have listened because she was a security guard?
Objection. This is a big hypothetical, irrelevant, lacks foundation.
Sustained.
Did Miss Imani Ellis tell you to leave the building at any point during your verbal or physical altercation on February 24, 2018?
She told me, "You gonna leave my building. You gonna leave my building."
Okay. Are you aware that Imani Ellis was hired by the owner of that building and had the right to tell you to leave?
Objection calls for legal conclusion, lacks foundation.
Sustained.
When Imani Ellis told you to leave the building, did you follow her commands?
Objection. Relevance, lacks foundation.
You can answer.
No, she wasn't acting like a security guard.
But she was a security guard.
Objection. Use
The security guard
So,
tried to
we're not
attack
gonna- we're not
patients.
gonna argue. The objection's sustained. We're not going to argue with each other.
Did you believe in your mind that Imani Ellis was a police officer?
No.
If you thought she was a police officer, would you have handled the situation the same way?
Objection. Incomplete hypothetical.
Sustained. Let's just focus on what did happen.
Now, when Imani Ellis spoke with you, when you exited the elevator, she spoke with you directly outside the elevator, the area directly outside the elevators, correct?
I don't believe she got inside the elevator. I don't believe she did.
That's my question. Did whatever happen between the two of you, did it happen inside the elevator, at the point of entry, or outside the elevator?
Outside the elevator and down the hallway.
Fine. And when Miss Ellis was asked the same question, do you remember her saying that it happened outside of the elevator as well? Do you agree with her testimony?
It wasn't in front of the elevator anymore because I was walking and she was following me. So it wasn't in front of the elevator. It was outside the elevator because I already got off the elevator. I don't think she ever went inside the elevator because I felt her, as soon as I'm walking, I felt her walking right behind me. And then she said something. She said, "Oh my God, Cardi B." That's when I turned around. And she got the camera right here, like she recorded me. And I'm like, "Yo, why you recording me?" And she practically did admit that she recorded me because she said, "Oh, my bad." So.
And when she said, "Oh wow, it's Cardi B," or whatever you just said right now, when she said that, was that offensive to you?
It wasn't offensive. I just kept power walking so I could avoid more contact. But she just kept following me.
Okay. And isn't it true that sometimes when you're walking around, different people will say, oh wow, it's Cardi B.
Yeah.
Because they get excited.
Yeah.
And you had experienced that many times before you had that experience with Imani Ellis, correct?
Yes.
And the reason you didn't like it from her is because she was a security guard and you felt it was unprofessional for her to say that to you. Isn't that true?
When she first said it, I didn't tell her nothing. I kept walking.
Why couldn't she say it? Why?
I never said she couldn't.
Okay. And she said it to you.
She said it to me, and I kept walking.
What if she was not a security guard and she was just a random human and said, oh wow, it's Cardi B? Would you have taken offense to that?
Objection.
No,
Argumentative.
You can answer.
I didn't even feel offended when she first said it. I felt offended when she kept following me. She recorded me, and you're supposed to be a security. You're not supposed to be recording patients going to any doctor, any.
But again,
That's what offended me. When she first said, oh my God, it's Cardi B, I just kept power walking. I didn't say nothing. I said something the second time she said it, and I turned around and I saw that she was recording me. And I'm like, yo, why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security? And she said, oh, my bad. Then she kept following me, and now I'm getting annoyed. Like, it's like, you're the security
hold on,
guard
question.
of the
No
building.
question pending. No question.
All right,